Hi friends, welcome. I'm Wendy Irene and I'm here for your daily intuitive reading. Thank you so much for joining me. These messages are meant to be timeless, meaning that I have complete faith that they find you exactly when they're meant to, and when it's recorded is irrelevant. And also I would love for you to go into these messages with the main focus on your own intuition and what's coming up for you intuitively during them. So that being said, I used two decks today, and the very first card that came up is listen to your intuition. So this is a reminder and a message that your intuition is really accurate, okay? So if your intuition is telling you about someone or maybe their motives, trust it. It's very trustworthy. What you're feeling, pay attention to that because it is very trustworthy here. You have that for a reason. Sometimes you get that information. You can even call it psychic information with your intuition to guide you for what situations and people are right for you and which ones are not right for you. So you don't need to second guess it. You can go ahead and trust that. And that's what the message is really about today with that. You also have in the near future cards, so something that is happening for you very soon. You're being asked, don't worry about it. You're not being asked to wait a long time. This is something that's happening in the near future for you. So you can relax a little bit, not stress so much. Things are being worked out. Divine timing sometimes is at play here, which especially if other people involved, then there can be divine timing that happens. So smile, know that this is happening for you in the near future, and kind of let go a little bit and relax a little bit is what I'm feeling. You also have the 5 of thought. Okay, 5s are one of my favorite numbers because 5s are all about change. And it's funny how, as a kid, maybe sometimes we're a little bit scared of change, but the older I've gotten, the more I've really learned to find change exciting and really embrace it. And I always like to look at change like it's happening for my greater good. So if something's changing is because something great's happening for me, something great's coming in for me. If you can embrace that attitude about change, I really think it will really help you in life because change is an inevitable part of life. But if you can look at that change like positive things happening for you and it's exciting and fun, I think that's a great way to go into it. So this could mean with the 5 of thought that maybe some path that you were on you thought was right for you, maybe it was right for you at the time, but maybe you've run into challenges of some kind. There's a better direction that you're going to be headed in that's going to make you happier in the end. And I have a feeling this goes hand in hand within the near future card here. So just keep in mind that changes are necessary to get you back on track, okay? Or to get you on track of where your spirit wants you to be. So as much as you can, avoid any negativity, any negative opinions, any negative, if people are being particularly negative, kind of just remove yourself from that because you want to take this uplifting attitude, like this change is happening for my greatest good, and you want to see it as a positive thing here. You have the Messenger of Action card. I love how, look at that smile with the candle illuminating her. So this is something new and exciting. Just like we were saying before, it's something new and exciting for you here that is coming about in the very near future. And it could have to do with your career, could have to do with your creativity. Something might come to your attention as I'm saying this, but you have this energy of this eagerness to learn right now. So embrace that. I feel like you're ready to get going. Sometimes we feel a little bit insecure, but do it anyway, kind of energy that, we talk about sometimes imposter syndrome, and it's just because until we've done it a lot, we don't feel the confidence behind it, but that's no reason to not act, to not do new paths and new changes because you're being led. Your spirit is leading you here. So try to let go of any of that kind of insecurity. Give it that I'm doing it anyway kind of energy. This card can also represent like enthusiastic energy, fascinated by life, someone who really wants to try everything in this life. Then you have the 10 of action. Looks like this person's getting busy cleaning up that area and organizing it, which we have had the organized card come up several times. So when I'm looking at the pictures and I'm reading intuitively, not just the message of the card, I'm feeling like, get organized. If you can organize your home, get your homes organized, or your personal space, because your outer world is often a reflection of your inner world. So they go together. So get yourself organized, make yourself feel really good, make your place beautiful, get it all cleaned up. And at the same time, you're clearing your mind, you're cleaning your mind up. However, the other message of this card really is sometimes you're working too hard. So you need to give yourself a break. Give yourself that healthy balance between work and really relaxing, and a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. So maybe some of you, with that organizing thing, maybe you could really use some time at home. Maybe you've been working so hard at work that you haven't had time for your home, and you could really use that, making your sacred space, your home, into something beautiful and inviting for you. So maybe for some of you, you need a little bit more time at home so that you can have that balance here. You can always too ask others for help to lighten your load, and remember to not strain to make other people happy here. So if what you need is more time for your personal life, try not to strain so much for making other people happy at work, and take that time for yourself here. Or maybe maybe for some of you, you are working so hard at home taking care of your family that you're not getting any time for the things that really fulfill you. It's going to be different for each one of you, and that's where it's really important to listen to your intuition. But you're being asked to not overwork, and it's so easy to get caught in that cycle, because the thing is, you need to remember that there's always more work that you can do, whether that's at home or somewhere else, or at your career. There's always more work. It will take up as much time as you allow it. So remember to take time for you so that you have some balance that brings you joy here. And you have the Choose Freedom card. So for some of you, you're feeling really trapped with whatever it is that you feel obligated to do, and you're being asked to choose freedom for yourself here. So it may feel like there's obstacles, or for me, I'm really feeling like you feel trapped in something, you feel obligated. Maybe it's like you feel trapped in a job you don't like because you need to pay your bills, but there's this trapped feeling, and you really need to choose freedom. So what you can do is turn your thoughts away from any kind of negativity and really envision endless possibilities for your life, endless possibilities that you may be able to act on. And because you have in the near future, and you have this 5 with this change, I feel like trust that this change is happening. Whatever it is that you feel stuck in, this change is happening. You are going to be free from the obstacles here. And you have the Guardian of Emotion. This card is about real emotional maturity and total trust. So you need to go into this situation where you have this total trust that you're going to be surrounded by people that have the best intentions for you, and whether that's your guides, your guidance that around you as well, because for sure your guides, they have the best intentions for you and are trying to help you right now, guide you into something that's really great for your heart, great for your soul, great for your spirit. So this is a card of like understanding that challenges are going to be resolved here. It's this generous humanitarian energy with this card. it's this dependable energy. You can depend. There might be a person coming into your life that you can really depend on, or a person in your life that you can really depend on. It could also be you, that you are incredibly dependable. These are beautiful characteristics, and they're also within yourself here. I want you to understand that you can rely on the advice that you're given here. So you can rely on the advice from your intuition. If you get quiet, meditate, and you feel like you have your guides around you that are helping you, you can rely on that advice. Some of you, it might be an actual person that's coming in that's giving you really great advice that you can trust and rely on here. Okay, friends, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all the likes and sharing. It really helps my channel out. And thank you for the comments. If any of this resonated with you, I would love to hear about it. Have a beautiful week, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so, and be a part of our community. We would love to have you. Bye.